All right, guys, welcome to another episode of One Beer Leads to Another. We're hitting it all up here in Savannah tonight. By the way, it was too loud at New Realm for me to do a video. There were too many people. It was too busy, that sort of thing. But Adrienne, who was our beer tenderess at Moon River, she's like, I don't like beer, but I go there for the Mexican chocolate stout. And it was absolutely stellar. I would give it 4.5 Champleys, maybe 4.75 Champleys, not 5, but 4.75. So we're here at Two Tides, actually. I think this is going to be our last stop of the night. And the first beer we're going to try is the Never Tired Kosh. And you can see it has a nice little golden color there. And as you guys know, I love it when they brand the little sampler glasses. So there it is, Two Tides. And so let's go ahead and give the Kolsch a taste. That's good. It's very sweet. It's very sweet and very light. I would go ahead and give it, people hate it when I do the 0.25, but it's definitely a 3.5, but it's not quite a 4.0. So I'm going to give it 3.75 Champleys. So next up here at Two Tides is the Infinite Stash. See, the Infinite, get that? Infinite Stash, double IPA. Again, it's got a nice color to it. It's got a nice aroma to it, actually. It's really good. Let's see how it tastes. That's really good. It's one of those IPAs that's not overly hoppy. It's maybe just a slight bit hoppier than I like personally. But it's got a good hoppy flavor to it. It's got the citrus flavor. I got the citrus nose with it, the aroma. I'm going to give that a solid 4 Champleys. So next up here at Two Tides in Savannah, Georgia, is the Sweet Melodies. This is their sour. So they have like 4 or 5 IPAs, and I asked the bartender or beer tender, if you want to say that, to pick the IPA for me. He did a great job. And then they had 3 or 4 sours, and this is the Silent Melodies sour. He told me that they took a bunch of grapes and let them ferment. Like they took like some Merlot and let it sit for about a year in a barrel, and then they added it to beer. So I definitely get the sour aroma from it, but let's see what the taste is. That's really sour. I mean, if you like a sour beer, yes, that's a screaming child behind me. Children should not be at breweries. I don't know why they're here, but children should not be at breweries. Anyways, it's more sour than it is beer. I don't really get a beer flavor from it. Mommy, don't take me away from the brewery, Mommy. Anyways, it kind of grows on you a little bit, but I'm still going to give it 3.5 Champleys. All right, guys, last up at Two Tides Brewing, and probably our last beer of the evening. We've done a lot of stuff tonight. We've covered a lot of bases here in Savannah, and I actually didn't go to all the breweries. We could come back and do more, but this is the Wendys Stout, and it's a chocolate stout, and I wanted to have it because we were at New Realm before this, and we had that excellent Mexican chocolate stout. And now let's go ahead Oh boy, I really get the coffee aroma in that. Uh-oh, somebody's starting up their big pick-em-up truck. I live in Savannah, Georgia. I got a big pick-em-up truck. I got a big old pick-em-up truck. Anyways. Wow. I'm wondering if my palate is thrown off by the sour that I just had, that it was so sour. But this really feels more chocolatey, more coffee than the Mexican coffee stout I had at New Realm. But let's give it another try. Yeah, it's really kind of overpowering with the chocolate. I got me a big pick-em-up truck here in Slam, Georgia. I'm down here. I got me a big pick-em-up truck. Anyways, I don't want to penalize it, but I also it's not as good. The Mexican chocolate stout at New Realm got a 4.5. I'm going to give this a solid 4. That's a good score for this beer.